charging this phone as I'm live. Okay. Hi, people. Hi, people. Hello. Hello. Where are you screaming from? Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. It's a brand new week. Happy Monday. It's your weekend. Mm, it's so quiet here. It's so quiet. People, a lot of children have gone to school, and the environment is so quiet. I kind of like it. The kids have gone to school. People have gone to work. So business just here waiting for customers. We are waiting for clients to come and patronize what we are selling. It's not easy. It's not easy, especially if you're into what I'm doing. I sell clothes. People pick. So this is what I do. I'm into fashion. So I make and sell clothes ready to wear. So you hardly see people coming to patronize these days. I don't know why. Probably because the economy is not really smiling at this moment. So mm, people hardly, patronize. They do more of food stuff, edible things. Yeah. So they have to eat first before they look for clothes to wear, according to them. So, but regardless, we move. So, hi everyone. Please let me know where you're watching from. I would love to interact with you, or please drop a message for me. Let me know where you're watching and screaming from. Where you're streaming from. So, how has been your day so far? Oh, this place is so fast. How has been your day, people? How was how was the weekend? Were you able to have a nice rest? I didn't really rest much during the weekend. I don't know why. I was busy. Yesterday, Sunday, I was supposed to rest. We had a meeting. So around 5, I had to go for the meeting. I was having this banging headache here, so I knew I needed to rest. Once that headache comes, I know it's rest because that showing me sign that girl, you have overstressed yourself. You need to take a break and rest. Sometimes you need to listen to your body. Your body tells you things that are happening. Yes. So once that headache comes, I'll say to myself, girl, you just have to go and rest. Right now, we need rest. So what I do, I lock myself, stay away from anything that will cause noise, try to put myself to sleep. Is it once I sleep, for 3:30 to 1 hour, nice sleep without any interference, without any disturbance, I wake up real good. You find out that that headache is gone. I don't need to take any kind of medication. Just rest. And before you know what's happening, you wake up feeling so strong, energetic, and you're ready to do other things. But once that headache is there, and you did not take any sleep, you did not take any nap, you're still pushing. You're saying, I'm a strong girl, I can do this, I've got this. Hey, it will actually break that person down. I've had an experience. So there was this day I overstressed myself. I traveled out of my state to do something, okay? So that place I was, we are supposed to line up to do registration. I stood for hours. Like I stood for hours. Okay. And then still I didn't achieve that thing I went to do that day. Coupled with the stress of traveling. Okay, now I traveled, I came back that same day. As in that same day. And it was very late at night. So when I came back, I just went straight to bed. Guess what? The next day, come and see banging headache. I mean headache on my head, coupled with hip pain. Okay, and I have no one to assist me in doing house chores, in cooking. I had to cook. I had to do all those things. With that pain, I even took pain relief medication. It didn't work. It did not work. I had to take pain relief throughout. It was on a weekend. It did not work. So, coupled with that pain, the next Monday, ASAP, I went to the hospital. Because I'm like, why am I having this headache? And I've taken pain relief, headache medication. It still wasn't working. When I went to the hospital for a checkup, they had to check my blood pressure, and guess what? It was high. Yeah, it was high because of the stress the previous weekend. And they said I needed to rest. I needed to rest. And what about the hip pain? Doctor said, fine, rest. If it persists, then you have to see, go to orthopedic and see a doctor. But for now, just rest. They didn't want to place me on any medication. Yeah, because they said sometimes it will just go on its own. Yes, it's because stress contributes to you having that migraine. And then once you rest, take enough rest, drink a lot of water, like stay away from sodoms, stay away from all this food that has a lot of spices, just eat well, rest. And guess what? I did those things, and boom, the blood pressure normalized. I didn't even take any blood pressure or medication, whatever. It just came down on its own. It normalized. What about the hip pain? The hip pain too left. I didn't experience it again. It left. So all I needed at that moment was that rest. That rest that I didn't have. So after that experience, I tend to listen to my body. I tend to put myself first. Yes, first. Once my body is tired, like it says, girl, you need to rest. I stop whatever I'm doing and rest. Because if you don't rest at that moment, I start experiencing that headache. And then the blood pressure might spike up again. So being on medication at a young age is not good. Being on medication as long as you don't have any history of it in your family because of stress and everything. So once you relax, and then I stopped. I had to stop eating certain food, processed food. No, is a no. Any food that has high sodium, no, no. Now more of I was introduced to more of food that has potassium. I've always loved eating cucumbers. I never knew it has a lot of potassium that can actually lower your blood pressure. Until when I heard someone say that cucumber is good for people that are actually, I said, whoa, wow. So immediately I heard that, I snack on cucumber like I I snack on cucumber. I I snack on cucumber like my life depends on it. Any food that I heard that this is good in, this is good for blood pressure, this is good in potassium. Okay, I don't joke with such because I don't want to experience blood high. No, no, no. At a very tender age, no. You know what that does to the body? Ah, once you start medication, believe me, you're not stopping anytime soon. Hi from India. How? Hi. I can pronounce your name. Hi, thank you. Namaste. Thank you for joining my life. Please subscribe if you haven't. Thank you. Hi. So, um, I don't have any history of it in my family. I think my mom's own came as a result of her age. You know, some will come as a result of your age. Namaste. Hey, please subscribe. Okay, so I said no. I have to cut off everything. Then there's another thing doctor said that I should start exercising. Yeah, exercise is good. I do it often, even if when I'm tired, I'm lazy about it. I just do the little I can do in the morning, at least to get my heart pumping. It helps it helps so well. It helps so well. So that has been my routine. And then I've not had that migraine for a while. And that's why I know that everything is okay. So once my body your body changes, you just know it's giving an indication that something is wrong somewhere. You just have to go and fix something. If you're tired, rest. You see that rest. Some people don't really take it as a, and I have to walk and walk and walk. Sometimes when you walk, you have to rest. It's very important. I am here in my shop. There's a time that if I'm choked up with customers order, if I'm choked up with customers order, and I see that my head is dizzy, my eyes, everything is turning. You know what I do? I lock up my shop. I just close the door and look for a place and stay and rest this head. Once I sleep for a while, I wake up energetic. I wake up very strong. Okay, because I have to do with house choice. You know what house choice is? Where you have keys. I have four. Okay, one is in boarding school. I have three. These are minors that I'm dealing with. Only you, only me. So you have to plan yourself very well. Yes, it's not as if I don't want any help, but you just have to be careful of who you bring to your family. So that's gonna bring another topic. Just be careful who you bring close to your family. A lot of things are happening. A lot of crazy things are happening right now. Like when you hear them, you say, "What? Like what?" Things are really happening, especially in your family, and it starts from your circle. You see those people that are around you, especially those people that you trust, especially those people that you trust. They're the ones that are gonna cause harm. Hi, I can see you, my friend from India. Namaste. Thank you. I see your comments. I see your comments. I appreciate. Thank you so much for joining my live. Thank you. Please subscribe. Thank you. Support me. I'm a young YouTuber. I'm trying to grow my channel. It's not been easy. I just started a YouTube few months ago, not up to 2 months, but we are growing. Thank you for your support so far. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for your comment. I see you. I see you. Namaste. I see you all. So There was a story of someone that brought in a help to the family. You know, all this help here in Africa. Here in Africa, there are two ways, so many ways you can actually employ someone to come stay with you. A nanny, a help, a family member, you know, you need extra help. Some go to their rural area and they bring in close relative, right? Someone could be a cousin, it could be a nephew, it could be a niece. You just call that person, come stay with me. Not only is the person going to stay with you, you are also going to train that person education wise. You're going to train the person in school. The person is going to be your responsibility. In as much as the person is staying in your house, you're going to take care of the person, train that person in school, and then the person will help you with house chores. So this is how we do it. Now, the nanny part of it, you have to go to an agent, then register, they'll bring nanny to you, and you're gonna negotiate. There's a price you have to pay at the end of the month. Now, those people that cannot afford the nanny, you go, either you go to your village where you come from, or any family member can assist you with house choice. So that's how it's being done over here. Yes. Now, crazy things happen. I mean, crazy things happen. You hear stories of them. There's one that happened recently. Okay, so this one has to do with, it's not really a herb. This one has to do with a boy that is learning a trade or a skill. After school, he goes to learn a skill in a particular shop. This is a very pathetic story, it's a very sad one. I just have to be careful with my language. So, he's been doing this for a while. Now, the man he learns the skill from, okay, the uncle he learns the skill from, have been abusing, this boy. He's a boy. And the boy did not tell the guy that he's been staying with. He doesn't stay with the parents, mind you. He stays with the uncle. Uncle went to the village to bring him to stay with them. And then the uncle trains him in school. And then the uncle takes him to where he will learn skills after school. Now, the place he goes to learn that skill is where the problem started from. Now, the man introduced him to a lot of things, right? Things, is the boy is 11. Things that he's not supposed to learn at his age, bad stuff. So he tries to introduce the bad stuff to the nephew. Mind you, these are boys. Now, the uncle, caught him in the act, and when they were trying to investigate, ask questions, how did you come about this? Who taught you this? Where did you learn this from? He said it's the uncle that he learned skills from. Now, when they invited the uncle over, uncle, this boy said you do this, you do that. The uncle, of course, he denied. He said it's not true. Okay. Now, someone suggested they go further, take the boy to hospital to examine him, which they did. They took him, and it was confirmed that actually the uncle did something to that boy. Yeah. So this is how they, took up the case. And guess what? That was even the least. That man actually gave that boy a disease that will never leave his body. So, what am I trying to say? Things are happening. Just be careful of people you leave your keys with. Be careful of who you bring to your family. Yes, if you can run it alone, you do it. I've been doing it. Schedule your time. You mustn't finish everything in a day. Yeah, you can do some you carry over some to the next day. That is what I do. But in terms of washing, you have a washing machine, it helps you. You can cook fine, store in the freezer. If you cannot cook, cook little by little, and just do you and your family. Now, the children aspect of it, I believe that young boy wasn't well informed about those things. He would have raised an alarm. He would have said something to somebody. I don't know what that man told him, but he would have said something to somebody like, this uncle is touching me somewhere. That is why you have to tell your kids, these are the part of your body nobody should touch. Uncle, don't go here. Auntie, don't go there. You know, and they will learn. You have to create this room for conversation between you and your kids. Let them tell you things that are happening. Children are smart. If you think they're not smart, they are very smart. And you know what? They learn by what they see. What they see. That's why you have to be careful when you are with your phone. When I'm with my phone, there are certain sensitive things I don't allow them to see. Once they come close, no, 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 this is not for children. This is not for children, because once they see that it registers here, it hardly leaves their memory, and they will even try to say it and say, I saw this in this person's phone, I saw that in this other person's phone. And before you know what's happening, they want to put it into practice. They want to practice such thing that they saw. So these kids are very smart these days. Very, very smart. You have to like tell them, hey, this is that. You call them by their names. This gone are the days when you tell them this place is this one. You know this person, this thing's name, part of your body. This is one is this one. Just mention their names. They are gonna pick up. They will learn, and you just give them the assurance that if anybody threatens, if anybody says such things about you, just tell your parents, we're your backbones, we are here for you, nothing will happen. And you see Tinky saying a lot of things. Just give them that confidence that they are not alone. You are there to protect them. I mean, if children start behaving like this, they will tend to open up, and a lot of all this crazy, I mean, when I mean crazy, yeah? Oh God. I mean, if you hear stories of things that are happening, I can't say it here because of community guidelines. I'm just being careful. If you hear stories of things that are happening, you weep. Actually, you weep. Things are really happening, and the worst part of it is the system. I don't want to go to the system because it's well with us over here. Yeah, that's what I can say. Those that are so privileged to get justice, and their system are really working so well. I don't know what the Lord has done for you, but we move regardless. We move regardless. So, as parents, as guidance, we please have to look out for your kids, look out for those ones in your care, and talk to them, and tell them a lot of things that they need to know. Yes, because if you don't tell them, if you don't lecture them, if you don't educate them, guess what? They're gonna learn it out there, and that is the worst. Hey, they're gonna learn it from their peer group, and that is the worst. So you need to tell them this is how this thing works, so that they will learn. They'll learn. Oh, so that's my friends. Please, can I know where you're watching from? Mm-hmm. I'd like to know where you're watching from. Please subscribe to my channel. Encourage your girl. Encourage me to grow. I'm into lifestyle content. I have a lot of lifestyle, content, but I'm trying to grow my channel a bit before I'll start giving you guys the full package I have for all of you, my beautiful subscribers. Thank you so much. For those that have subscribed and you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe and encourage your girl. So, how is your Monday? How is your day so far? I just finished cutting a client's dress. Um, I'm waiting for the power to come, the electricity to, for them to bring, give us light, and then I'll continue what I'm doing. Yeah. So see how cool my area is. It's so cool and beautiful. It's so cool and beautiful. Let me know where you're watching from. I want to talk to someone. I want to interact with someone. Let me know, please. So, tomorrow, I would love to take you guys on a journey tomorrow. I'll be traveling and I'll be recording it live. Yes. There's a place we go to buy fabric, okay? And it's at a very cheaper and affordable rate. Once I get to the market, I'm gonna record a lot for you people to see. Yeah, it's a very big market. People from far, they come to shop. So if you're into business, anything business, this is where you get your stuff from. So tomorrow I want to go buy fabrics for my business and get one or two things. I'll just show you guys how the market is. It's a very big market. I don't want to mention the name of the market, but it's a very big market. I'm just gonna go to a particular section of the market because I cannot tour the whole market. It's a very big one. So I'll show you how people buy things here in Africa. It's really amazing. Yeah, it's amazing, and the prices are they're okay. I wouldn't say cheap, but it's affordable. Nothing is cheap nowadays in our country because the economy is not smiling. It's not smiling. Some things you need to buy at a cheaper rate. You can actually buy something today at a particular price. Hello. Um, Sarinda Shrink Rawat. Hi. You're from India, right? Namaste. Thank you for joining my live. Where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. Yeah, I'm from Nigeria. Okay. So things have skyrocketed. Everything has gone up. Inflation, but we move regardless. We can't stop. I guess it's everywhere. Everyone has their own economy issue, right? Yes, so it's everywhere. But hey, even if they increase the prices of fuel, they increase the prices of food stuff, we've been buying fuel, we've been eating, right? So it isn't gonna stop anything. Isn't gonna stop anything. Yeah, please, if you haven't subscribed, please, I beg you, subscribe and encourage your girl. I love you all. Thank you for joining my life. I just wanted it to be short, 30 minutes live. Thank you, my friends from India. Thank you. Thank you. Some location. I'm just at my place of work. I promise you guys tomorrow, by the grace of God, I'm gonna show you a lot. I'm going to a particular market. You will see how we roll things here in Nigeria. You're gonna see a lot. I'll take you guys on a journey tomorrow. Yes. So once I start my life, I'll show you when I'm buying, when I'm pricing. You will see nice things. Just you're gonna feed your eyes tomorrow. I promise. I promise by the grace of God. So don't worry. I'll show you a little bit of where I'm going to. And then you're gonna love it. So thank you for joining my life. It's 30 minutes already. I didn't want it to be a long life. I just wanted 30 minutes short to interact with someone. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I love you all. Thank you for your support so far. Without you, I cannot be here. So I need your support. Thank you so much. My friends from India, I really appreciate you. Thank you for joining my life. This is your girl, and I'm going signing out right now.